one last thing I would push for is a renewed focus on ethics in education. So, if I were to be a minister of education for just one day, that's 24 hours. My first priority would not be to announce new policies anyway, but I would ask questions to understand the existing ones. I would ask questions like whose voices shaped these policies? Are students, rural communities, marginalized groups, and persons with disabilities' voices were represented in this policy? And I will also ask to know how much budget do we have for the implementation? How well has this budget been managed? After understanding all this, that will give me some clarity to understand what we have on ground. But I will do something differently, and that's to advocate for the revitalization of mother tongue in teaching and learning, particularly in Nigeria. This is because I believe that progress and globalization should not come at the cost of our culture. An education system that is culturally centered will preserve language and tradition, strengthens identity, and promotes social cohesion and peace. This does not mean abandoning the common language of instruction in diverse settings like Lagos, Nigeria, where we have people from different tribes speaking different languages, but we can strategically start from the major ones, integrating it into our teaching and learning practices, not just as subject in classes. And over time, we can move from that to expanding to creating learning content in mother tongue for other tribes and culture. Another critical area I would touch on is quality assurance in education, because I believe that policies are little without effective implementation. So I would prioritize strong monitoring system, continuous professional engagement with educators, and also a clear, transparent, and accountability system in the education system. And one last thing I would push for is a focus on ethics in education. This is because I believe that many challenges we face in education are systemic and they are rooted in culture, values, and our daily practices. And the truth is that when values align with vision, implementation becomes meaningful. So, in 24 hours, I may not change everything, but I would start conversations that matter, document existing gap, and lay groundwork for reforms that would outlive any position. Because education reform is not just performance, it is a collective responsibility, and young people are already leading the way. Happy International Day of Education.